Hi and welcome to JJ's Gaming Corner. I'm JJ obviously, so what we're going to do in this first sort of episode is to play Mini Metro. I've already played a lot of these levels, as you can see. I really enjoy this game, so I thought I'd just play this for the first game. And we're going to try and beat my best score on London. So the premise of this game is to get people from one station to another without setting the alarms off. So let's get right into the game. So what have we got? So what we've got to do, we've got 3 trains, 3 tracks, and 3 tunnels. So what I'm going to do is start off with a loop. So you always try and keep the shapes separate. Not ideal for the first level that we've got a circle over there, but what I'm going to do, I'll show you, is drag that over. So as you can see, the circle is going to the circle, that gets dropped off, it picks a square up, and then we go over to this square that gets dropped off, and there's a square over here. So what's going to happen here is this square is going to sit on the train until it gets all the way around here. So what we want to try and do is avoid the same shapes after each other, because a triangle will never get dropped off at will never spawn at a triangle. So I am going to use this triangle here to go up here and across there. So basically that's, you want to, what I've found on the game is that squares are quite rare. I'm going to, no. Right. I have just messed up a little bit because I've taken that train off there. So that train needs to go on there. Right, so I've just extended that. Sharp corners aren't ideal, but for what we've got, it'll be alright for now. So at the moment I have used, as you can see, I've used 2 trains, 2 tracks, and we've got a circle over here. I've got no bridges left. So this might be a bit of an issue. So see, I can't do that. So what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to take that from there and I'm going to put that up there and wait. So every Sunday, which is coming up now, you get an option of what to pick. There's some things to pick, which I'll explain in a second when it comes around. So obviously the only option I do have here, is to do this. So I didn't really want to do that because, like I said, there will be no circles spawning at that. So this is what the upgrades you get. So you get another locomotive for down here, and then you can either choose a carriage, which you can extend the trains, and then or tunnels. There's other things you can have, like you get an extra line here. So I can get another 4 lines. You always get a train, and then you get 2 options. So we're going to take some tunnels, so we can work. So I can work on this because this is a bit of a mess. So what I would like to do here is take you up there. Actually, I'll leave that there, and we'll go across there, and we'll go up there. So it's sort of all separate, and we would get a circle there. But another thing is circles are very common. They're the most common shape I've found on the game. They will evolve into special shapes, but when that happens, I'll explain what happens. So as you can see, you've got 39 journeys done already. We've got to get 1,500 or 1,500, which is good. But everything looks like it's working okay. Now, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is put this blue line in and take it over and up and there, so I can extend that line. I want to do another circle at one point, and maybe if we get something good in the middle of here, we might extend this back on itself. I have just used my last bridge, my tunnel going under the River Thames. Not ideal, so the only option here is to do that. I think not ideal because these will start building up. I have got another train just in case, but this red line, look, This red line's getting a bit of a mess. So, as you can see, these are starting to. Let's put that. Actually, no. What I'm gonna not get. Put that around there. I'm gonna extend that. No, I'm not. Sorry. What I'm gonna do is extend that. Go up there, and you can come across there. So that means I'm missing this station. The red's going through that one. I'm trying to keep everything to our squares up there. That's brilliant. Right. So what I can do here is do that, and then that. Sorry. If we go from this circle to the square to the circle, things are going to get picked up. Now it's getting a bit messy on these lines because these have got a long way to travel. So let's get another locomotive and 2 tunnels, and let's pause the game and let's try to sort this out because it's not looking too sharp at the moment. So I'm just thinking about what to do. See what I could do. No, that's going square to square. So what I might actually do is move this. Sorry, move that back. Actually, let's just cancel that. I'm going to put that up there, and then what I'm going to do, I've got 4 tunnels left now. I'm going to go from here to here. Oh, no, I'm not. From here. No, sorry. I'm going to go from here to here, down to here, back up, around there. Oh, no, I'm not. Why won't it let me do that? I know why. Right, so just gonna leave that for now, just see how that carries on. Right, so the triangle down there. So just going to extend that, and then what I'm going to do, because this is a mess, I don't like that. I'm just going to pause it again because that's rubbish. That's not going to get me anywhere. So I'm going to go down here, round, up, down there, and I'll come back to you there. Right, that's better. That's a loop. I like using the loops as much as possible because when this, I'll show you when this gets up here. So these just go obviously continually go around. Whereas if you've got just a line, then this has to stop and come back. That's pretty ideal. We'll do that. And what I might actually end up doing is putting you on here. So basically you can still pick them up. With the trains you can still pick them up and put them anywhere. So you can do like little micromanaging, which I'll have to do later on. But at the moment we've got nothing, so we're just waiting for the Sunday to come around. So everything's looking pretty good. See, right, this is what I mean by like a unique shape. So what happens here is everybody, the yellow and the red line will stop. The red one will stop here. The triangle, the blue one will start. Sorry about that. One sec. So the red line will stop here. The yellow line will stop here to get to this shape. This is a unique shape. It's just on this line. I am going to probably extend that, but since we've got 2 trains on there, so let's just see. Let's see if I can show you when one of these shapes actually start showing up. Because these are unique shapes, and they get quite popular. So there's one over here. So what's going to happen is this is going to come over here, down, up and round to this stop. This will just stop here on this triangle. It'll this special shape, the pizza shape, will stop. Slice of pizza will stop. Oh, it's actually got, yeah. Sorry. So that red one dropped one off here. There's 2 on here. That'll get dropped off, and that's now got to wait until the train comes back round. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to grab that. I'm going to get the extra line. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to come over here. So this train is just servicing that. I've got 2 squares next to each other, I am aware, but it should be okay. So basically what's going to happen, hopefully, is not get a circle. Actually, I'm just going to extend that up there. So the yellow and red line will now drop the pizza shapes off, hopefully, either at that one or carry on what they were doing. So there's more options to get to that blue pizza shape. Slice of pizza. Just excuse me. I have got a tiny bit of a I've got a bit of a cold, so just need to keep drinking. And my throat gets really dry. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed this. I watched Mr. The Real Civil Engineer play this game, and I really wanted to play it. So obviously I got it, and I've enjoyed playing it. So I thought I'd make a first video on it. That is not ideal, as I have got nothing. But I might just have to extend that line and see what we get on Sunday. What I'm going to do is just speed it up a bit. Yeah, so I watch a lot of the Real Civil Engineer, and he's given me sort of the desire to start making these videos, because I think a lot of them are quite fun, and I quite like gaming. I lost the love of gaming when my daughter was born, just due to having no time, and I'm just trying to rekindle the joy and love. I've been a gamer, well, since I was 5 or 6 year old. Started off with the Commodore 64 and gone up all the way up to the. Now we've got a bit of a problem up here, so this is going to be this is an alarm in here. So what we're going to do is that we've got a new unique shape here. Circle there. This is another new unique shape. I do have another line. Sorry. So what I don't have a train though. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, just to see what's going on. But I've got 2 trains there. I've got a triangle. I might extend that. So you've got 2 trains on it. So what I'm hoping for next time is that we get a a carriage, a train and a carriage. Because what I'll do is I'll put a carriage on here, because this is getting really full. Is this red line? There's one up there as well. I don't really want to extend that any further, but I'm gonna have to. Excuse me. And then so we'll see what happens now, because I'm not doing very well with this first level. So let's just carry on. So hopefully that'll pick a lot of them up. So it's sorting itself out a little bit. Oh, that's not ideal neither. That's 3 squares in a row. Can I drag you up here? Yeah. So I'm sort of using this one as my hub. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is going to be my little hub where I want all the most of the stations to go through. Right, brilliant. That's helped out a little bit, so I could just do that, put that over there, put that over there. This definitely, right, fantastic. Get a carriage, so that's going to help. Right, I'm just going to keep an eye on this, because this, everybody's going to be stopping at this triangle to get up to the church, say, or the cross. So down here, let's have a look at this red line, because this red line's and up here. So I'm just going to check, see what happens. Keep an eye on everything. It's all about not getting any more circles. Right, what do I do? Sorry about that. What do I do with this? I might do that. I'm going to get a carriage and add that there. So that gives us, instead of 6 spaces, it gives us 12. The only other problem here is it's going to miss all those for some reason. I don't know why it does that. We've got a star down here now. This yellow line possibly needs another train on it. This one, right, let's pick those up. Right, we've got an alarm down here, so what I'm going to do is put another train here. So that alarm's going. I'm going to have to put that over there. We've got an alarm here, because for some reason I've deleted that. So you're coming back. So hopefully this train is going to come up here and grab those. Please grab all these. No. Right, what I'm going to do is first bit of micromanaging. I'm going to grab that, put that there, and hopefully, come on, start. Right. Yes, that's going to take all that. It's going to stop that alarm. Perfect. This looks like it's hopefully sorted that out. This blue line up here is an absolute mess. I might put you up there and do that with that one, so that's not going straight over. So the next train. Brilliant. Right, line or tunnels. I'm going to go for a line, and I'm just going to do a quick pause, because this blue line is not very well. So I'm going to do that, take you up there, come back down. So ideally I wanted to do this, but because I'm already going through it, it won't let me. I might just do that. And then the green line, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to do that, go down to that one, go through there, circle and back up. So that's stopping at that one, that. It's going to the pizza. This yellow one, this hub's getting a bit full, but that should be okay. Right, let's play this and let's see what happens. I've got an extra line, but only one train. And that happens when you sort your lines out. It always decides to pull in another one. So I'm just going to do that. That's alarming. So that red should get up there. Hopefully, don't stop. Right, it's going to stop, pick the triangle up. And then it should sort the alarm out. This one, green one's alarming. Ooh, what am I going to do? That stopped the alarm. I'm going to put you down there. So where's it? Right, the green line's alright. The green line's going to stop that, I think, for now. What ideally I could do with is another carriage, because these are struggling up here. The rest down here on this left hand side are okay. It's just up here. So hopefully don't get any more annoying shapes. But that's going down, but that's going to start kicking up again in a minute. So I'm just going to wait. And hopefully, oh, that's alarming. Right, where is the triangle on this line? It's down here. So that's going to come, this blue one's going to come to that, to down there. I know it's riveting viewing, folks, but this is what this game's like. I hope you're enjoying it so far. So the problem is this is slowing down and stopping and going over here. Oh, I've got a triangle after triangle, I have to do it. Right. Oh, it's gone straight past. Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to put that there. The blue one's there. I don't think I'm going to save this. Right, I'm going to have to put you up here just to save this. Come on. Say go, go, go. Brilliant. Right, that's saved that one. Oh, another triangle. I might drag you over there. You've only got one on you. No, you got two. I've got two on that one. This one's getting a bit full now because these are all like specials. You've got an alarm on you. No, we're just gonna go past that. Good. Get that carriage. What I'm gonna do is put. Oh no. Train on you. Silly. I'm gonna put it on the other way. We're not gonna get to 1500 at this rate, I don't think. I'm not doing very well with this map. Right, hopefully that picks up some from up there. You're dropping stuff off, you're all coming there, that's fine. Oh, let's point here at this one, that's alarm. Let's stop that alarm. Let's stop that alarm. This is the first mission This is the first level and it's pretty a simple one to do. But obviously I'm not that good at the game. But I'm trying my best to enjoy myself. Because that's all that matters, isn't it, when you're gaming? Right. Hopefully things have calmed down a little bit now. So that's alarming again, but that should get up there. To pick up some of them. That'll stop that alarm. You're hopefully going to come over and pick a couple of those up. Brilliant. Do we not have a... We do have it, no. We do have a square on that line. I wondered why it didn't put it down. Right, I've put you over there. And the next time, I'm going to put a train on this green line. Anyway, I think everything's working okay so far. Until you get another circle over here. So this is the circle side. The circles, like I said, are the most common things in the game, and they're just so frustrating. When you think you've got everything under control, bam, the game gives you another circle. Like this. This one up here is alarming. Another circle. There's not much else I can do, to be honest, apart from do that. Right, that's pick them up, that's pick them up. We're on to 1,200, which is brilliant. This red one's getting a little full. So what that's going to do is come pick these triangles up. We're coming up to Sunday, right? I'm going to look at motive, I'm going to get carriage. And then what I'm going to do is stick the carriage on there. That should pick all those up. But as you can see, all these, there's a square up there. What I might just do is that, and then that. So this red line is struggling quite a lot. So let's pick a lot of those up. So this train's going over here. So we've got circles. Circles get dropped off here. And then the squares and the crosses get picked up, dropped off there. Oh, perfect. Put that up there. That one up there. So the green ones, you see now this is alarming. So the blue ones are... So the only one going up here is the blue. So what I'm going to do, right, is come over here and then take it up there. I think. So all these here are struggling. Yeah, we've got alarms. So, since the blues are doing okay, I'm going to put you down here. And hopefully... Oh, I missed that one over there. You're alarming. Oh, come on, where are you? I've lost it. Oh, no, that's it. Game over. Oh, well, that's a shame. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It would help me out massively. So, till next time, I will see you then, hopefully.